Bro, I left the other league he had just because of that. I left that hoe. I was like, nigga, only reason I ain't leaving this hoe is because we close to playoffs and I want me a Super Bowl.
That's
My
the
nigga Big
lame
DJ
shit to
done
be
got him a
thinking.
Super Bowl.
For real?
Yeah, he won our fantasy.
I'm probably the only nigga that haven't won a Super Bowl yet, and none of the Madden.
That nigga won that fantasy. Beat that nigga ass, too.
The Charger drive about to get going. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they
I'll
can
be
take
getting
better
annoyed
care of
too
the football
fast.
this go around. And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
I knew you was done when you quit on that nigga in the second quarter and said, I'm not finna look at it.
Boy. Look at all that motion glitch shit, bro. That
Big
shit
DJ
is...
finally beat that nigga ass. I think it was just the team he had. Cause he beat Big DJ ass in that league too. And then Big DJ played the nigga this morning and got on his ass. Nigga conceded. That's what I don't like, bro. When them niggas... Them niggas be blowing everybody else out, but then they don't want to play the whole game when they losing. She crazy, dude.
Because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get walked behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Yeah, anybody that buy something from her, fuck. Basically, that's what she's saying.
Who?
If you support my business,
Who y'all talking about?
I seen your name.
What she do?
You talking about Amber Lee, the black one.
hey, Amber Lee, not Amber Lee.
You know Amber Lee? You know Amber Lee?
Yeah, Amber Lee or Amber Lee?
Not the Misty.
Amber Lee.
Oh, the black one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know her.
She was like, you can't fuck with me if you don't support my business.
No, she said fuck. She said don't try to fuck on. She said don't try to fuck me if you can't buy nothing.
Fuck, we needed that.
If you can't take me out on dates.
But then that message was for you.
It was, I haven't hit that bitch up in forever.
It said 2 years ago from memory. Yeah, that was about you.
Nah, that nigga stupid.
What that nigga song say? Hey, you need a new plan. Selling out them fucking clothes and shit.
They could be buying that shit.
Flea market.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's brought down at the
I'm gonna buy some easy phone.
Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain, and of course he got some big news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort. And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular.
You about that honey pack from me, you ain't use it on them?
God damn, I forgot my nigga, what you call it, heard I gotta play with that boy Kiki QT.
Lisa, I bought something from her. She gonna text me. If you was acting right, you could have used it on me.
Cap.
Alright.
You bought some honey from her?
Yeah. He a horn man.
From, what's her name?
Yeah, that's who I used to buy it from.
She probably laced your shit with, she laced your shit with Extend.
Kiki too slow, bro. And I threw a pick.
I'm gonna give me some honey.
Alright, I gotta quit being scared. Just ran that when a nigga press down like that. That's my problem.
Get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws. And listen, you're not always gonna have a clean pocket to step up and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get.
Like they'll be worse.
You can. when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Baker Mayfield.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield,
They're really
creating
tanking.
plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well. Tried the dump off, lost yardage. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a third and 9.
CJ
Quick burst there, and he nicely made a pretty decent game. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Oh, this shit, the Texans.
From the shotgun.
Yeah, for the first round pick.
I was right there. That's my fault, team. That's supposed to be a pick going our way.
I don't think Bryce on. How tall is Bryce?
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves,
I don't think he's gonna come in the lead starting.
They want to spread it to different people.
He's gonna have to sit behind somebody for
They
about
want to
years.
get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
What's wrong with Bama QB? Well, shit, Jalen Hurts, he eating.
Tua?
Tua had a bad game yesterday.
He had a bad game. It happened. Jalen Hurts gonna have a bad game versus us.
And nowhere for him to go again. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Watch Jalen Hurts gonna play. Jalen Hurts gonna play bad when they play us.
And now they'll be looking at a third down.
Nah, they
Keep in
gonna
mind,
be
if you're thinking of
But they're
staying
not.
on the ground, this is a top 5 rush
That gonna
defense.
be good.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a
Yesterday?
run before you decide to throw the football.
Oh, yes.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the
Texas
Colts are
is
going to
so
take
freaking
possession
ass.
here at their own 6-yard line. Now a timeout call.
That's what your ass get, nigga. You thought you had me because I accidentally hit R1 when you said hey. Tried to throw a quick pass. I didn't need it.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard
Big
line.
game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground again with Taylor.
Oh my God, I gotta be able to hit that hole. I'm not hitting them holes right now, man.
In a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much. And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's McDonald to throw. And this turns into disaster.
Oh my God, so this got a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Alright, come on, man. We gotta get a stop, bro. I mean, a scope.
We're through 1 on EA Sports.
We done got 2 stops. Can't scope. Well, we scored on P6, but we can't score on offense.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him. Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Out left, he's got it to Everett. So the completion good for 6 yards.
And nigga only looking for short routes. I gotta just be in the flat to see.
Defense in this situation would
That's
have
how he
been
doing it.
completion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Shaquille Leonard in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot.
You was about to say, put your fucking glasses back on. I swear.
That nigga getting way beside himself.
You about to say, put your fucking glasses back on.
He's getting beside himself for real. He typing to try to make Shannon fly off on his ass so he can sue him.
Real talk. And I'll take that suit.
That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be a third and about 13. Now an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Nigga Zion going stupid.
Real talk.
Look to throw.
I'm trying. I see why what's his name speed on Chris Paul. Oh, speed on his ass too.
Show his wheels as he gets the first.
Beat the fuck out of Chris Paul,
Do we
boy.
hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to
That
scramble,
nigga not a point guard.
knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Fuck that nigga.
Not a huge carry there on
So they've been not televised none of the Bucks games no more.
A positive play for the offense.
God.
Pick it up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the 38, Herbert.
Good pass, boy.
Inside the 5. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Yeah, I would run out with you, Kiki, but you too slow, boy.
This will come out to the 25.
I ain't so like that.
They got that nigga too slow, man.
Is he still in the league?
The Colts come to the line ready to start.
He on the Colts.
And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that
He don't
again.
be suiting up, huh?
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get.
Oh my gosh, that's a tutty.
And then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care
You
of
say he don't be suiting up?
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to
I thought he did.
Who?
Kiki.
McDonald sets to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Khalil Mack. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Man, he fumbled this shit.
How many times you done fumbled on the coach?
Probably one time.
That's complete to Pierce. And he'll have this past the 30.
I swear it's always the game he play on
It's a
TV.
pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Remember that game we watched?
He fumbled twice.
It's Taylor, and he's able to get the first before at the 36. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it.
He was on the Texans then, though, huh?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
He was on that nigga ass.
He was about to scope.
From the gun, it's McDonald. To the right side, complete to Taylor.
He got a game like 30 pounds.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hey, I'm about to get my food.
Bet.
Be back.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this is going to be a Colts first down. It's good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Cowboys signing T.Y. Hill.
Look at that.
Just said it.
Just know Odell not.
Throwing is McDonald. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to be taken down.
Y'all really don't need
33. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week. They got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
Bro, this nigga just caught a peek with Joey Bosa.
Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. So the interception there.
I'm playing trash right now.
You can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
Nah, this is really, they giving him some bullshit right now.
Versus the postseason, the playoffs.
I ain't tripping though, we gon' win.
The playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got
I thought
to
the
take better
Pelicans
care
was
of
the
the
worst
ball,
in the league
because
at one
turnovers
point.
in that situation, they really become magnified.
Escaping the pressure right.
What the fuck be I at?
I don't like how this nigga Justin Herbert is skating like this.
That would have broken play, but it ends up being a good play.
Alright, we gotta get right, bro. That nigga is skating every time.
That he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Mancombs were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll go
Alright, if you take 3, I ain't tripping. We just can't let him score.
Will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Herbert off of play action.
That's all we need.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's
Get up, nigga.
and the Colts are going to
Nigga catch a pick and just fucking lay there?
16-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They go play action with McDonald. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Well, you can't challenge that? That's tough.
Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And now the half not quite over yet.
Oh my God, this hoe be cheating.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night.
Hey, nah, this hoe trying to cheat me, bro. I did a field goal block return, bro, and caught this hoe in the end zone. This nigga, and that hoe made me kneel. Man, I could have ran that hoe back.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All right, we gotta get Jonathan Taylor going.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
To throw on second down. McDonald forced out to his left. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Rolling to his right.
My God, I keep getting under pressure. That's what's killing me right now. My QB so trash, and he got all these abilities on his line.
If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Let's go, nigga, dive.
For a Colts touchdown.
Ooh, that was a beautiful dive.
30 yards. And the Colts have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Fucking throw, boy.
Laughlin is up and good.
That's all we need. As long as the nigga ain't right there giving me that under pressure bullshit, I'm gonna make a right throw.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
You.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Oh yeah, pick 6. I'm in this bitch.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime, But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that's
Come on, baby.
The contact there enough. CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he is going to have the Chargers first.
Come on, Obi.
Convert, and that'll keep
I can't really blame you because you don't be getting the game that much. That's my fault, but man.
Conversion and defensively pure frustration. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
What's up, Alex? Alex Reyes. What's good with you?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Oh, D-So, did I tell you that?
Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete.
YouTube send me my statistics for this year.
3rd and 5 now.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's got a
Come
first
on, man.
down.
Somebody got to get out there. Block.
79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
We'll take
5 yards
that.
is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Flush to it, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. DeForest Buckner able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert now. And now here is another interception.
It's okay. We put Kenny Moore right there. We put Kenny Moore right there.
You and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Touchdown!
That's why we give him that field.
Taylor. His 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game.
I'm offside.
Pull off an impressive comeback. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator, as he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Herbert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Michelle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Quiddy Pay in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Julian. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Charles,
whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. Operating from the gun. McDonald eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On fourth down, McDonald. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Up the middle. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Gotta stay away from Khalil Mack, bitch ass.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 57 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Again, it's Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the night. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.